La 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 la. La 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 la. She really hates him, it's really true.
Welcome to My Wife Hates Me.
Take three.
Take three? Do you want to tell them why we are taking three?
Well, because I don't feel like yelling at you on podcasts anymore. So when I start yelling at you, I'm going to have it restart.
What if it were 25 or 30 minutes in?
So what? I'd restart it.
What if we're at the end?
Do you want me to start again? Because I'm about to just fucking blow my top again. One time I swore and you said, you can't do a podcast without swearing? And we had to start over.
Well, I was joking.
Oh.
You're allowed to swear. I don't mind if you swear.
Did it sound like you were joking?
Yes.
No, it didn't.
Oh, are you kidding me? I go, do you have to swear? Really? Do you think that's being serious? Do you think I'm serious when I say it?
Rich, the only person you're gaslighting is yourself.
I'm
not going to explain what gaslighting is for the 77th time.
Oh, that's the number you just picked out of the air, 77? Anyhow, welcome
get that
back.
gum going. Get it right in there.
Welcome back. We couldn't do it last week. I was out of town.
One of the best weeks of my life.
I was in Las Vegas. It was the best week of your life?
Pretty great.
Why? Because I was out of town?
Not only were you out of town, but because you were staying up very late and getting up very late, I rarely had to talk to you.
I'll go a whole week if you don't want to talk to me. Is that what you want? You don't want to talk to me for a week, a month? I'll go a whole year. We can make a movie called Silence. We'll do the podcast and we'll just talk into the podcast, not to each other. That's what you want from me.
Rich, just do the podcast.
So I was in Las Vegas.
Oh boy, here we go. The list of Las Vegas. Go ahead. What? No, I love that you're just like me.
No,
I must talk about me.
No, I have other things to talk about. What do you like to? Yes.
I just, it's fascinating that stop pulling on your neck. Every podcast is the same exact podcast.
No.
Where you start off listing and talking about things about your trip, which you haven't thought about. You didn't, on the plane, you weren't like, that'd be a good story for the podcast. Let me make note of that.
How do you know I don't have a good story?
Well, because past experiences inform current experiences. Okay, so in the past, you've had stories about deep frying a burger or whatever's been your.
No, I bought one that was deep fried. I didn't deep fry it.
What?
A Beyond Burger.
Are you kidding me right now?
No. I was in Vegas. Well, one, I said, you know what? I'm going to rent a car.
And also the fact that I said you always start off just babbling about yourself.
No.
Didn't make you go, oh, hey, how was your week? What did you do?
Well,
What
I was going to
interesting with
lead
you?
into that.
Hey, you told me you were going to start sewing again. That's pretty cool.
You didn't tell me that. Are you going to start sewing again? I would like to see that. You made some cool stuff.
Yes, I'm going to start sewing again. And also, can I take one of your jackets and deconstruct it?
No, what one? Depends.
Okay.
What do you mean deconstruct it? Just cut it up?
I'm going to deconstruct it and re-sew it.
What? I have to know what one.
I know. I wouldn't just pick any one. I'm going to, one of your suit jackets. I want to try something.
A suit? Maybe you could do that.
You
'cause
got
I probably
loads of them.
Yeah, I probably grew out of them.
Never wear.
Well, you never know. I might.
Okay, don't worry about it. I'll go to a thrift store.
I'll let
get
you
a
use
jacket.
my suit. But yeah, if you can go to a thrift store and get it for $5, you're better off. I mean, I have Calvin
What if it's
Klein.
$12?
Yeah, you got that kind of money. Bonnie bought me a nice suitcase yesterday, but I read all the reviews on it's too high, but it's great if I kept
Too
it.
high?
It's too high. Yeah, it's too tall.
Too big.
Too big, too high.
I mean, too high for a suitcase sounds weird. I didn't understand what you're talking about.
Off the ground. And then I read reviews on them last night. People were not happy with this company. So it would be good.
What is the point of this story?
That
What
I
is
was-
the point of the story? When you got in after, hey, Bonnie bought me a suitcase, then
It's
at that
very
point you
nice.
should be thinking ahead like, I've got nothing on this.
No, I said I read reviews on it.
I know, but even that, do you think that's worthy? Do you think that's good? Do you think people are tuning in to hear that you read a review about a suitcase?
Well, here's my point.
By the way,
What?
probably the most reading you've done in a while.
Oh, that's nice. That's
I'm
nice.
just saying.
I read every day on the internet.
Oh, MSNBC. Every time I ask you where you heard something, you go, MSNBC.
No, on the internet, yeah. Google.
Oh, you're Googling stories?
No, I read the stories, but sometimes it takes you to Google.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So, yeah, I read a lot of
No
stories.
books, though.
I don't have time.
Facebook is stealing all your time.
I spent a few minutes on Facebook. You're on Instagram longer than I'm on Facebook, I bet.
Oh, you bet.
Yeah.
Just taking a wild guess at it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Scrolling.
I mean, let's
Scroll.
take a look. You got your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, I have my phone's upstairs.
Well, how do you know?
It'll tell you how long you were on your apps.
On Facebook? How will it tell you?
You're probably on Facebook on your computer, though.
How will it
How
tell
will
you?
it tell you?
Where do I go to? No, just tell me and I'll do it.
I don't know how to
Tell
tell
me.
you.
Tell me.
Go to your,
Settings.
no, go like this.
Okay.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
That's today. 37 minutes. Oh, you did Google for 43 minutes today. Instagram, 12 minutes.
That's today.
37 minutes. Look at, you've already spent 3 hours and 37 minutes. Yeah, after midnight.
Oh, last night. Yeah.
Look, it'll
A
tell
little
you.
bit.
Look, it tells you. Oh, back at 6 a.m. Back on Facebook at 6 a.m.
No, I didn't get up at 6, did I? I don't think so.
Well, you can see this color is social media, this color's game, this color's utilities.
I didn't play any games. Yeah, there's some games in there at 6 a.m. I woke up at 6, maybe to go to the bathroom. Well, see, Google, 43 minutes, whatever. All right, let's move on. So I was in Vegas.
Why? You don't like the results?
Yeah, there were good results. More Google than Facebook.
Ew.
Did dirty at 12:30.
Oh my God, he can't get away from it. He has to do it. It's like, you know what? You're on the spectrum. Raina told me yesterday, she said, I think daddy has autism. And then she was like, I mean, it's not normal to have 17 birdhouses and 37 pictures and 90 pairs of shoes. And she just goes on. And it was kind of like, oh yeah, there is something wrong with you. The rings, the collecting of things.
I'm a collector.
No, I think it's mental illness.
I don't have mental illness. Oh, she walked in to say that to you. Where was I?
No, we were coming home from the mall.
I'm going to ask her today.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Get in there.
Mm-hmm.
Say, did you say I was autistic? And she's going to go, yeah, you are. And you're going to be like, no, I'm not. And she's going to be like, yeah, you are. And then you're going to be like, no, I'm not. And then she's going to be like, 17 birdhouses, 37
I was
pictures.
decorating. It's not because I wanted birdhouses. I put them on the
No, but you bought
posts.
a couple. This is what
I
happens
put them on
to
the
you.
post. No, I said it'll look good on all those posts. And it did until some of them broke. But it looks good. No one's done that. I decorate. I did something different.
Rich. Just see it. Because my family came and they were like, uh-oh.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were.
No, they
Yes, they
weren't.
were. They
No.
still bring it up. They still bring it up.
No,
They
it
they
looks-
bring up. No
It's
one's.
like putting those balls on a post. That's
Rich,
all. You ever see the balls on top
listen,
of a post?
You're defending the wrong thing. Nobody's saying it looks bad or that it's evil. Okay, we're just saying you have this weird thing where you like one thing, so then you got to get 100 of them.
No.
You do it with everything.
That's not
You do it
true.
with everything. You buy a jacket you like, suddenly you got all those jackets in every color. You buy.
That's not true. Go ahead. Name some things.
I just did. We had to have an intervention for you in regards to pictures, and you still kept buying them.
No, I just decorated. I like decorating. Is there anything wrong with that?
Because
Someone has a hobby.
Rich, we counted 20 pictures downstairs that you had. 20.
No.
And we're not counting everything that's on the walls. We're just counting the big, and then these big framed pictures. There's so many of them. They're in the garage. They're in this closet. There's like 20 of them on that one wall, which you didn't measure, but that's okay.
I did. What wall? Upstairs?
Yeah, you didn't measure. There's some of them are this close together. Some of
No, nope. They're perfectly spaced.
It's not true. But okay, listen. Do you need more examples? Shoes.
I like shoes.
Okay.
Do you have pocketbooks? Do you have more pocketbooks?
I absolutely don't buy pocketbooks at the level that you buy these other things. How about rings?
I stopped buying rings. I even took 2 off.
I mean, I love the fact that you could take 2 off means you have too many rings. Do you know what I mean?
I miss them.
And you still have 4 rings.
Yeah, and they're nice. I get compliments all the time.
Okay, but are you just going to be like, I will not see it. I will not see it. Don't make me look. Or can you say, yes, I tend to overbuy things that I like. Could you say that? Could you say, I have an urge to buy the things that I like?
Yeah, why not? Everybody does.
Good. That's a good starting spot.
Growing up, I didn't have the money to get things. I have money, so I get whatever I want. There you go. Built us a nice workout room. I'm going to get a sit-up thing for the workout room. I was looking online. Just got an electric golf cart so I could walk and press
we
my
don't need to hear everything you buy.
I've wanted that
People
for like
buy stuff all the time.
that for like 4 years, and I didn't jump on it. And
There's
I finally got it.
nothing wrong with buying things.
Yeah. I finally got it after years. If I was so compulsive, I would have bought it when I first wanted it. I did research, not much, and I bought it. So, you know, you want to make life easier. You always say make life easier. So that'll make...
I'm not... But you're defending something that we're not talking about. We're talking about the fact that you might be on the spectrum.
That's 100% crazy.
The fact that you said 100%.
Yeah.
That means you're.
Yeah,
fact
that's
that you're
crazy.
using percentages to define it. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you're wrong on the spectrum. That's even the craziest thing to even think about or discuss. And you'll put it into Raina's head. Yeah, I think he is. And now Raina will think it. Then Raina will tell her friends.
I told her when she said, I said all men are autistic.
Oh, I forgot how you, push negative thoughts into your daughter's head about men throughout history. I forgot about that.
Oh, really? We're not allowed to joke around.
Anyhow, I'll have to talk.
I forgot that you were like a
what
beacon of feminism.
I'm not people are people. I see everybody equal.
Oh,
almost. I don't. If someone's funny, if a girl's funny, she's funny. If a guy's funny, he's funny. I don't see color.
So, when you flew to Las Vegas,
yeah,
you took
someone's upstairs because the dog's barking.
Oh, thank you for sharing that with. Thank you. I had no idea that that's why the dog would bark.
Well, but maybe it's somebody ringing the bell.
No, it's just somebody delivering a package. Obviously.
Okay.
If somebody was ringing the doorbell, you would hear the doorbell.
No, we wouldn't. Not down here. But go ahead. What were you saying?
Oh, you can hear the dog, but not the doorbell?
Easily.
I beg of you to just act normal for
I
5
am.
minutes. You honestly like.
Have you ever heard the doorbell? down
You're
there?
like we just sat around being like, I think you might be autistic. Then you're like, the dog is barking means
really?
someone's upstairs. It's like, what? Like, do you not see yourself at all?
Is that crazy to bring
Dog
up?
barking.
Oh yeah, that's how I did it.
A person upstairs.
You're such an idiot. It's
What?
unbelievable.
What? If someone just accused me of being autistic, I wouldn't be like, dog bark.
Oh,
That
yeah.
means someone upstairs.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I did. Exaggerating. What were you gonna say?
No.
No, tell us. Come on.
No, tell us. I can't move on. I have a fucking.
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I'm. What is Ray to call you? Oh, she goes. If he is someone who's neurotypical, would someone who's neurotypical have 17 birdhouses?
What? Nero, what?
I know. You never pretend to know something, do you?
If I don't know it, I ask so this
No,
way
you
I
don't
can
ask.
learn.
You don't ask. You look at Nero. What? No.
Oh, what else do I do? You're really getting on my nerves.
Okay, sorry.
God.
I know because I ran into Eleanor at the stand.
Yeah.
You know what's her last name?
Kerrigan.
And she's
Rigby.
No, she's always.
You don't even know what that's from.
Oh, really? The Beatles.
Okay, go ahead.
So, you know, she always does those things with dice or whatever.
Yeah.
But then she goes to me, I feel sorry for Rich.
Why?
That's what I said.
And what'd she say?
Well, you're kind of hard on him.
How did she know?
I guess she watches the clips.
Yeah, well, she's right.
I said, what would you do? I go, what would you do? If
I used-
somebody was talking like that to you, do you just sit there and be like, what would you do?
Yeah.
She goes, no, I get it. But it irritated me.
Oh.
So then I was like, fine, I'll just sit here and not respond
Oh, well, then
to
you.
your dumbness. But I can't help it. It's just like,
I'm not dumb. Quit
I
calling
didn't
people. You just said your dumbness.
well,
So you're saying I'm dumb.
your royal dumbness. I'm sorry. Your royal dumbness. Do you not get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm superior and dumb.
No.
You think you're so smart.
I
You think
don't.
you really do, and it's people notice it.
Oh, I was thinking about this. Do you get like DMs and stuff from women that are like, hey, she's a bitch. Leave her.
No, I wish I've never got one. Leave her and what? They'll take care of me.
Yeah.
Never got one. But
Well,
if
what do you think that's why?
because they know I'm married, so they don't do that. Women aren't like guys. Guys might do it. Women don't do it. If you're out there but you have to be hot and say, "Hey, leave her."
Who listen to yourself?
Well,
You're chomping away on Nicorette gum with dollar glasses and be like, you gotta be hot. Like,
yeah,
is that neurotypical?
I'm a catch. All right. I make you laugh.
I think you are a catch. I'm
I
not
make her
saying that
laugh.
you are.
I drive a nice car. I'm active.
I drive a nice car.
You know,
That's like,
they don't want to drive around in a bomb. You know, I fucking
they probably have their own car that's nicer.
nicer than mine. There's not many. There's not many.
I just don't get how our brains just don't work the same.
You're right. Mine is normal. Just a regular guy living a regular life. All right. Not trying to prove anything. Not trying to, wherever I walk into any club, people run up to me. I'm very well liked.
Are you okay? Do you need to come on, Grandpa? Let's get you to a table.
I'm very well liked. Is that what they say?
Is that what people run up to you and say?
Yeah.
Hey, hang on to me. We'll get you there.
Yeah. I'm very.
Let me help you to the stage.
Do you know how many people in Vegas came up to me? Can I take a picture with you? Comics. Can I take a picture with you? Oh, I grew up watching you. I'm not. I left my mark in this business.
Why are you telling? Have I said anything to the? Have I ever said anything to the contrary?
I'm just saying.
Have I ever? What? Why are you telling it to me?
I'm
I
telling.
think you're telling it to yourself.
No,
That's what I think.
do you think that?
Yeah, I think you're like constantly telling yourself you're not good enough. And then you have to like overcompensate later by saying, no, I am good enough. I'm a genius. But you're really just having this internal argument with
Well, yeah,
yourself.
people, entertainers, artists always think they're not good enough, and that's why they
Yeah,
keep
but
creating.
sometimes they're not trying to fill. You've got a pretty deep hole there you're trying to fill with birdhouses and pictures and
Not anymore.
hot women.
Oh, really? Hot women. I have a hot woman. I have a hot chick. At least that's what people say. Hotness isn't just beauty, it's everything. It's
It's staying with the same man for 17 years.
18.
18.
Oh, guess what's coming up?
Well, our anniversary.
No, your birthday.
Oh.
You are so stupid. Our anniversary's in September. We have to talk about this movie we watched last night. It was so upsetting. We watched The Whale as we sat there eating. If it was,
I didn't have my second snack because of that movie. I was planning on having an ice cream and I didn't do it.
oh yeah, you talked about your ice cream for days.
Yeah, I was saving it for tonight.
And first of
Last
all,
night.
I was just being you. You only talked about it once. Not only do you exaggerate, you take in exaggerations.
I brought it up a couple times.
No, you brought it up once, and you said I'm having ice cream on when we watched TV since we didn't see it Sunday night, or Monday night, and
What
I
is
forgot.
it you're trying to say?
I forget. Ooh, but this movie, he'll win an Oscar for this. He has to.
It was
He has to win.
literally one of the hardest things in the world to watch.
I mean,
good acting, good writing, but
that's why he'll win an Oscar because
oh my God.
and makeup.
I mean, the way it starts is, wow.
Everybody in it was good. Everybody in it, the girl, every character.
We didn't know any of the other actors in it.
That Asian girl looked familiar.
I don't know who it was.
Yeah, and
I just kept thinking, like, when he was like, couldn't get up and stuff. I was like, George of the Jungle. You take him out of the jungle, look what happens, man.
Well, he was the other guy too, in all those other movies.
Thank you. Wow. Well, we've got movie expert here, Richard Voss.
I'm trying to think of the name. Do you know the name?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, he was like fucking like Raiders of the Lost Ark type guy.
Jumanji?
No, that's Robin Williams. You know, those other movies he was in.
I don't remember.
Oh, look, I'll have to find him now. What's his name?
Brendan Fraser. He used to have the sickest body.
Did he?
Yes, he was George of the Jungle.
Look, he's the first one. Oh, no.
He was just wearing
Guess who's the first one to come up before Brendan Fraser?
Schaub.
Brendan Sagalow.
Oh, that's because that's in your...
What? American Canadian actor.
Look at that.
Oh my God.
Why wouldn't you just put movies?
The Mummy. The Mum. Oh, what is this, Family Feud? And we see the answer. We're supposed to say it together. Oh,
I'm
the
sorry.
Mummy.
I apologize. Did I encroach on your...
Oh my goodness. They made his face fatter for this movie. How do they make your face fatter? How do they do that?
It's
Makeup. You're going to win.
makeup.
I bet you they win for makeup. Best actor. Saving money. Lowest budget film. Makeup makeup and I mean that makeup artist had to be great, right? Don't you agree?
Yes.
All right, there you have it.
We even had discussions, are those his real arms? Right? We kept trying to figure out where's his real fat end and the fake fat start. People were upset. Do you know that?
I'm going to hold up my coffee too.
Because I don't know why that would be upsetting to you. You sit around chewing your gum and spitting and snorting and farting, but this is what drives you nuts. You have this hatred of anything that you deem or see as being like elitist, right? And yet that's all you're trying to be.
Oh, I'm trying to be an elitist. I'm so
well, with your jewelry,
I have
Louis
some
Vuittons and your cars and stuff. You don't think so?
No, not at all. First of all,
what is that then?
I've never bought a Louis Vuitton in my life. They're all gifts. 1, 2, car has not elitist because I don't.
You never bought a Louis Vuitton. What about that wallet?
I bought. Oh yeah, one wallet years ago. One Louis Vuitton wallet years ago, and it lasted me 15 years almost.
And then how'd you get a new one?
Such a cornball. You bought me one.
Oh, and then how'd you get your Louis Vuitton shoulder bag?
You bought it for Christmas.
Oh.
So I'm saying, I never bought one.
You bought one for me.
Yeah, I bought you a nice pocketbook that you hated, but now you like it.
Well, I mean, I asked you not to buy me that.
I don't. After I bought it, I already bought it.
No, before I said.
No, it was already bought.
Oh.
There's nothing I could do. What were we talking about?
No,
elitist. So no,
because I'm holding my coffee cup like this, you get upset.
I don't get upset at all. I'm making a joke. All right, you're the one who exaggerates and gets upset. I take things in stride. Okay?
Yes, you do.
I do? Now, what were you going to say about the movie?
People were upset by that movie that like an actual fatter actor should have played it. And they were also upset. I mean, Brendan Fraser's also not gay, and he's gay in that. So yeah, gay people should have been mad, but I didn't read anything about that.
It's called acting. That's what acting is. So you're saying
I know, but the thing is that
they should get real werewolves.
Can I just offer a secondary opinion?
Yeah.
It's only straight white actors that are playing anything.
That's not true.
Everyone else. I mean, they don't have gay actors playing straight actors very often, and they don't have.
That's not true. You don't.
And they don't have a fat person playing a skinny person.
Well, they can't.
Ever.
They can't.
Well, I'm just saying, it's like people go, oh, "It's called acting." It's like,
yes.
But a handicapped person could only play somebody who's in a wheelchair.
Yeah, but that's so
why?
So whose fault is that?
What do you mean? Whose fault is that? I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm saying it's just something to think about.
You're saying.
I'm saying it's something to think about. No, I believe too that it's like acting, like let's not get all worked up about it. But at the same time, I kind of do hear the complaint that if you're an actor in a wheelchair, there's very few parts for you to play already, and then they give it to somebody else. Or an actor that's like extremely fat.
Usually they give it to the best person that's going to play that part.
But then I also, well, not necessarily, because what happens is they give it to the person who's going to get box office returns.
That too. Yes.
So it's usually a straight white guy.
That's life. It's the same as this computer right here.
I also believe that too. I also believe that not everybody can do everything. Or if you know, in some ways you have to be more dynamic than the next person because you weren't.
How many actors probably in life are that big and fat?
It doesn't matter as good how many. They're saying
there's probably not that many that are that big.
It would be hard for them to get to auditions. It'd be hard for them to get to set.
Yes.
It'd be hard for them to put in that many hours every day.
It would be they probably couldn't get insurance for them, So what if you had a business?
But let's say
if you had a landscaping business, you're going to hire the most fit people that you can to do your lawn, because they're going to do it quicker. They're going to do it with less chance of getting hurt. And that's it.
But you see, but in your mind, okay, let's say that the part is for a 60-ish-year-old comedian,
That's what they usually
a
get.
biting, kind of comedian. He's tattooed, he's Jewish, right?
Yeah.
But instead, they give the part to this black guy, and it's supposed to be Jewish guy.
Well, but then that's a
Would
different.
you be upset?
No, because that.
Okay, they give it to a blonde guy. Would that be upsetting?
Not really, because
What if
it's
the
just
character's name is Rich Voss?
Oh, that'd be
And
so
they don't,
cool.
and they don't give
still-
it to you.
That'd be still be
They
pretty
give it
cool.
to somebody.
That'd be cool. I mean, yeah, of course. It happened with Wendy Liebman. She sold her show, Wendy, and they wanted to give it to somebody else. That happens.
Okay, that's not what I'm talking about. I know you know what I'm
I
saying.
know what you're saying. Yes.
So then why can't you just answer the actual question of it?
Of course, I would want to play me.
No, not let's not go that far. I kept going farther so that you would understand. But is there any time where you go, well, they should have hired someone who was
Not when I'm watching a movie.
What if
I
you're
don't
watching
get,
and it's supposed to be this Jewish woman, and they they get sort of this Aryan looking woman to play the part? Would that be oh, that's not right?
I've never looked at movies that way. I just look at, do I enjoy the movies? Is that person good at what they're doing? I don't.
But
get
what
that
if the
either.
person's miscast and you go, oh,
Then I go. Well, that I've said that they're miscast, but there's not. I don't get mad about it. I go, oh,
remember Spielberg's mom in that movie? The Fablemans.
yeah, I don't remember his mom.
She's a really good actress, but she was totally miscast, I thought.
Who was his mom? I don't remember.
I can't remember her name either.
Oh, yeah. So we said that they're miscast. That's all. But it's look at there's every business, somebody else most likely should have that job. Everywhere. Somebody hires their nephew, this, that. Every business, someone else could be in that position. And it's life and everything. So you got to figure out a way to get yourself into that position. That's it. You got to figure out a way. I'm competing with thousands or hundreds of comics that are less expensive than me, or that sell or a bigger following on social media, but not at all nearly as good as I am. So I have to figure out a way all the time how to keep busy and keep relevant. There's times I get mad and go, ugh, how's that club using that comic and not me? But then I just have to go to a club around the corner or do something else. That's all, So it's in every business, especially in acting. Look at all the nepotism. You're dealing with directors and producers and money. They all have favors to that they have to take care of, or relatives or whatever. Life isn't fair. So I don't think. All I know is he played that part fucking great. His facial, his emotions. I almost had tears in my eyes at the end. Almost. And it made me feel like I felt bad about how my relationship with my brother after he lost his leg and was heavy. I didn't visit him enough. So, it made you feel and think. So, yeah. That movie did its job, and he was great at it. Maybe the sequel. The ending was kind of cool. It was a good movie.
I don't remember how it ended up. Don't say it. It's a spoiler.
I know it's a spoiler. I know how it ended. Me paying $20 for a movie. Well, but two of us watched it, so if we went to the theater, it would have cost more, right? What's a movie cost now? I haven't been to one in 3 years. Yeah. How much you go?
I don't know.
Well, you've gone with Raina to a
I don't
million of
think
them.
I don't remember. Like 14? I don't know.
Probably about $14. You know, plus we can make our own popcorn here. We didn't have any.
What are you talking? Like,
The money you save at home.
stop.
People go.
This is one of the things that I don't like doing. Is when we go to restaurants and you break down how much it would cost to make at home, or you know, like this thing at the move, like it's $20, big deal. The Holland Tunnel was closed. It's been closing at midnight, you know, and so Rich calls me. Oh, the Collin's closed.
The Holland, not the Colin. Is Colin on your mind?
I said the Holland, but if you heard Colin, that's fine. And
Thank you.
then
That's fine. Bonnie gave me. Oh, that's fine.
so he's at the Holland and it's closed. I said, take the Verrazano. It's pretty easy. What?
I told you in the beginning, but go ahead.
I'd just done it like 2 nights earlier.
Yeah, well, I know that's what you would have to take, or drive all the way back up to the Lincoln. But the Verrazano is too expensive to go over.
This was my point. So
It's free to drive out of New York through the Lincoln and Holland. You want to drive out
$20 it's going to cost him.
to go over.
It's actually $23 in tolls to get through the. But it's like so fast, and it's like
It's not fast.
it's so much faster than going to the Lincoln at that point.
It's probably
It's
the
like
same.
40 minutes faster.
I don't think so, but I don't know. I didn't test it. I went through the Verrazano twice. You got to drive through Staten Island. It's not the quickest.
It's an hour, 6 minutes. It's not bad. I'm just saying, it's wild to me. I would never be like, oh God, I got to pay $20 for the Verrazano. Like, it's just not
more
in
than-
my brain. I don't do stuff like that. It's so weird because
because I
we
don't.
both grew up in abject poverty, but one of us still carries it with us everywhere we go.
Who? I don't carry it with me. If I want something, I buy it. I buy my
White
kids stuff.
trash calls you home, man, like nothing else.
You're so stupid.
It calls you home, and
No.
you have it so bad. It's constant. I hear it constantly, like, come on, put your rings on. Don't take the Verrazano. You know, it's like it's crazy.
Because I'm frivolous.
Have a renter in your house. Remember that? You were going to do a basement suite.
Yeah, $1,500, $2,000 a month. This is a whole apartment down here. It's against the law. That's the only reason I wouldn't do it.
Really? What
Well-
about your wife leaving you? That one didn't. That was actually in the pros column.
Well, I don't want to get into it now, but there's so many pluses and there's more pluses than negatives in having a tenant.
Oh,
Why do
really?
you think people buy multifamily houses?
Why would I? But it's like so weird, like that you're constantly looking for ways to make money that are so much harder than the thing you can already make money doing. Like you figured out a way to make money basically doing nothing.
Oh, comedy is nothing?
Yes, it's nothing, Rich. What do you do? I've never seen you even write a joke down on a piece of paper.
Well, look at this. Mrs. fucking Mrs.
Yeah, it's Bonnie.
Oh, notes. What the fuck?
Christmas list? That's the last time you were in your notes. It's a Raina's Christmas list.
Where the hell? Okay. Hold on.
Those are jokes you wrote down?
Ooh. Hold on. Wow.
What you must have been doing that for one of your CDs.
100. Wait. Look at that. 209 topics.
Okay.
209 topics. I don't
So
sit
the
and
last time you wrote that in was before Christmas.
No, that's not true.
I think it was. I think it is.
I never
Because
did
when
this
you open up
bit.
your notes, it came up to Raina's Christmas list. So that's the last time you were in there.
That's probably the last. Yes.
Okay, so I'm just saying.
Then I added a new. I think I
Listen,
added-
you have a skill, which is this, which you've honed, which you did work hard at. But I mean, working hard is relative. You enjoy
Whoa.
doing it.
What is that?
Just remind me later.
Then it's gonna watch.
Okay, just go back. It's fine. Go back to Zoom. There you are.
Oh.
And okay, so you have this way to make a lot of money by basically doing very little.
It's not
very little.
Oh my God, are you kidding?
Is it easier to make on one show? You can make what you would make in 1 month in a basement suite situation, right?
Yeah.
By doing stand up
Yeah.
easily, but you're willing to work that hard and put in that much effort, that much
There would be no
time.
effort once it's.
Well, they got to get stuff. They need stuff. It is a lot of effort, but why would you? It's so crazy why
It's
you would
extra
do it.
money. It's extra.
You don't need. If you want extra money, do one extra show a month. One extra show a month, and you'll have exactly the same amount of money as if you had a stranger living in your basement with your wife and daughter living upstairs.
What if it was a
while
lady?
You're away in Vegas or California or wherever.
Florida
for weeks
this
at a
weekend.
time.
Don't say weeks at a time. I never go for weeks at a time.
Okay, why do you always like?
Because you plant the wrong seeds.
Okay, sorry. For a week at a time, but every week. So why would you do that? Does that make sense to you?
I'm not doing it. It's
I know,
just
but
an
you
idea.
talk about it.
No, you brought it up. I haven't talked about it in years. I talked about it once.
You just said
brought it up.
right now that
You
it's a
brought
great
it up.
idea.
It is a good. Why do people buy multifamily homes?
Because
to make
they
money?
don't have other ways to make money.
No, that's not true. It's an investment. It's an investment.
But
That's
it's
all.
such a shitty investment. It's such a low level.
Not if you own 3 multifamily homes. It's not
Well,
a
if I'm
shitty.
not living there, fine. Go ahead. Get some
People-
properties. Put
pe-
some people in them.
People buy multifamily homes, live on the first floor, rent out second and third floors, which are apartments.
The life that you have
No,
wanted for yourself.
no, I'm going to take you through Plainfield and show you some beautiful multifamily homes.
Do you? I don't. There it is.
What?
That is exactly what I just said, the theory that I am proposing. And then you just went there.
Oh, really?
You grew up in Plainfield. Come on. Get a multi-level home.
I wish I had.
When you were 7, you looked at those homes and said, oh, if only I could live there. Now you can.
No, not live there. Own it.
Come back to us, Richard. White trash is
You're such a fucking.
that's who you are.
You're so stupid.
Oh,
really?
Get a neck tattoo, Richard. White trash is who you are.
Oh.
Don't get too far away. Come back to a multi-family home with families that also don't have very much
Yes.
money living with you. Wonderful.
You're such an idiot.
I mean, it is weird.
Really, to own multifamily homes is weird. Oh, do people in New York buy brownstones and rent out apartments
That's
in them?
not what you're talking about.
Brownstones. Don't
You want to
give
buy a brownstone in New York? I'm down. I'm with you. Let's do it.
No?
Let's do it. Let's buy a brownstone in New York.
Oh, you got $5
The
million.
reason you're... Do you want me to buy a brownstone in New York? I'll buy one tomorrow.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I
Quit
will.
acting like you're
Yeah, I
fucking.
will. I will.
Really?
I'll buy one tomorrow.
You can't even find a house in Hillsborough. How are you going to get a brownstone in?
I'm looking, but they keep going so fast.
All right. Well, we got to wrap this up because it's an investment.
I
Investment.
get investing, but you're not really you're not going out and buying property. You're like, let's renovate this basement. And
I haven't said that in years. It was an idea. You brought it up.
Okay,
Say who brought it up, me or you?
I did. I'm sorry.
Did I even ever bring it up again? Yes or no?
Yes.
No, I didn't. When?
You occasionally bring it up. The other day,
She
you brought
lies.
up a house that didn't have a basement.
I don't want a basement. Basements are trouble.
Basements are an investment.
No, they're not. They're trouble.
It's doubles your house.
Trouble.
Or actually, 1/3 your house.
What do you mean 1/3?
Adds 1/3 to your house because now you got 3 levels instead of 2.
First of all, we have 3 levels?
No, I'm talking about a new house. I'm not talking about this house. This house, our basement doubles our house.
In size, yes. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
This is an apartment down here, right?
So what would you do with all our stuff?
But is this like an apartment down here?
I don't know what you mean.
The size, the bedroom, the
Why,
TV
you gonna
room.
rent it out?
No, I'm just saying.
I don't know where you're going with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a bedroom.
A
It's got
bathroom,
an office.
a full bathroom.
It's got a gym. And
Yeah.
it's got like whatever, loungy area.
It's like an apartment. That's all. Yeah, yeah. But it flooded.
Okay. And we're fine.
Oh, it took months to be fine of me.
Yeah, but we're fine now. You have PTSD from it. You can't not get a basement because one flooded. What if our house burned down? Why have a house at all? It could burn down.
That's why you try to get a brick maintenance-free house. You try to. Yeah, shake your head.
You can't prepare against everything. Just live a nice life.
Oh, really? You try to live a nice life.
sorry.
You
Is that
try to
like
live
too
in
much?
Yeah, you try to live a nice. You
Don't
try to
live
live
a
it.
nice life,
You
Rich.
try to live a nice life.
Don't live
Look
a
at
nice
oh
life.
look. Oh, live a nice
Hi,
life.
I'm
Yeah,
white
no,
trash.
no, shut up. You try to
Come
live
back.
live a nice life. Oh, you're gonna buy that. You're gonna buy that. Look, you have too many of that. Hey, I like that. It makes me feel like I'm living a nice life. Hey, you're autistic.
Rich.
Live a nice life. You're autistic.
Rich,
Live a nice life.
I think you can understand the difference between like buying a painting that speaks to you and feels good and sitting online every night ordering more and more and more and more until we had an intervention with you. They're in the garage, they're in the thing, they're everywhere. They're leaning against that wall.
You took 2 down to put up that thing for her party.
Do you see?
Quit touching me so much.
Sorry.
This Saturday,
Thought you'd like it because I'm white trash.
I'll be at
Come on, Rich.
Stop. Thursday.
Buy dollar glasses. Don't wear your good ones.
I do wear my good glasses all the
Look at
time.
they're completely crooked on your face.
No, they're not. I this Saturday will be at the Black Box Theater or Club Theater, Black Box Theater in Boca Raton Saturday. Next weekend, where am I? Let's see. I think I'm at Uncle Vinny's next weekend. Hold on.
April 22nd. Where am I? Not on my phone.
Okay, so this
It's somewhere in New Jersey.
17th and 18th.
Where is it? You know where it is.
Oh, up in North Jersey, that gig.
Maybe.
Okay.
What's it called?
I don't remember. 11th, the Black Box Theater. 17th, 18th,
Oh, it's sold out anyway.
Uncle Vinny's. 24 and 25. This is the one, too. I'll be finally back March 24 and 25 at the Arlington Draft House. The Arlington Draft House.
Oh, I forgot.
The
I'm in
24th and
Colorado.
25th.
I'm doing this winter festival, but it's June 1st, 2nd, and 3rd.
That's a little
Colorado.
far away now to plug it.
Well, never too,
Is it on your website?
Maybe. She started like promoting it already. So.
Good. Well, folks, I just erased that. Hold on, let's see.
Ciao, babies.
No, don't hang up. Okay, yeah. All right, I got to go. Bonnie bought me this great suitcase, but I got to go return it. It's too big, and I didn't like the reviews. It looks it's perfect, except for
Why don't you use that other big one that I bought? You don't like a hard shell?
I don't know. I mean,
remember I bought that expensive one.
I know that's a nice one. Maybe I'll just use that.
Yeah, use that. It's really nice.
All right, I'm gonna take a look, but I got to get rid of the one I have. It's
All
too
right.
gross.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
La 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 la.
My Wife Hates Me was created and hosted by Rich Voss and Bonnie McFarlane. Executive producers Robert Kelly and Matt Kleinschmidt for the Laugh Button podcast. Subscribe to the podcast by visiting mywifehatesmepodcast.com.
Suicide pact, he's totally sober. She's not that drunk. He's really old and she's got some spunk. He's totally holy as an asinine bomb, and she's just a little less dumb. She really hates him, it's really true. But somewhere deep down, she loves him too.